Hello and welcome to another Ixalan draft. We opened a pretty sweet rare in Vraska's Contempt. And, wow, okay. This is actually kind of tough. So this card's awesome. But actually not even decidedly like that much better than, say, Vanquish the Weak or Fiery Cannonade. I think still definitely better, but it's double black, which makes it pretty difficult to cast, and you're very rarely going to be exiling planeswalkers with this, so it's kind of like a cheaper instant speed kill spell. Other cards that are great in this pack, Imperial Aerosaur is one of the best white uncommons. Just a 4-mana 3/3 flyer that, you know, gives a creature basically a free Mighty Leap is so powerful. Along that lines, Territorial Hammerskull is excellent. And then Vanquish the Weak, I think, is the other consideration. But I'm going to start with Vraska's Contempt. This card's sweet, and I want to get a feel for how good it is in Limited. I'd love to wheel Vanquish the Weak. The other reason is I haven't really drafted black in this format, so, you know, if we can go black all removal, that'd be pretty awesome. And we're set up pretty well. Pick 2, Vanquish the Weak, pretty excited about that. Other notable cards, another Territorial Hammerskull. Siren Storm Tamer is pretty good. Emissary of Sunrise is good. Maybe we can wheel a Drowned Catacomb, but we're going to take Vanquish the Weak here. Just trying to remember what we can wheel. This pack's going to be very unexciting on the way back. Maybe we can get a dual shot or something. Okay. Deathless Ancient is a very powerful card. 6 mana 4/4 flyer is already a pretty decent base rate. It's like a 1 more mana air elemental, but then if you tap vampires you can just get it back. So that's a very powerful card. Not a huge fan of the Skin Shifter, especially in a deck with this much removal. I also like the Heartstopper. It's it's like a Doomblade on legs, but that's likely to wheel, and I'm just going to take the Deathless Ancient here, I think. Alright, so here we have Lookout's Dispersal, which I think is quite solid. Slash of Talons, which is good. Paladin of the Bloodstained. But I think probably I'm just going to take Queen's Base Soldier here. Lets me stay in black. And, you know, Grizzly Bears are actually pretty important in this format. You can play them early and trade off. And it is has the relevant creature type of Vampire. So I think I'm going to take this. Just kind of staying in black. And then help me stay open so I can see what else is open on the wheel. But seeing Paladin late, Slash of Talons is a good sign that black-white vampires might be open. Wow, what? Wow. That's gotta be the pick. This is a 5th pick Imperial Aerosaur. It's tough though, because Skymarch Bloodletter is actually a very good card as well. But like, this has got to be the pick. I know we passed 2 Territorial Hammerskulls, but even, you know, if we're not going into dinosaurs, this card is just great in black-white vampires or whatever, so I'm going to take it. Wow. Not much for us here. Sword Point Diplomacy. So this is either 9 damage or like a land. Not gonna take these. This is the old green lightning helix. Probably don't want that. Black green is a pretty terrible color combination. I think I'm going to try this. I mean, it's not impossible that it's good. Oh, that's a late rigging runner. But we could also take Mark of the Vampire or just Skullduggery. I think Skullduggery is... this is actually tough. I don't know which of these two is better. Both great cards. I think I'm going to take the black card over the red cards. I just don't know if I want Skullduggery or Mark of the Vampire. I think I'm just going to take Skullduggery. This card, just being 1 mana, is so powerful. Alright, not much in this pack for us. There's an enchantment keeper if we think we're going to be white. But I think probably we're just going to want a dual shot in case we end up red. I don't really want to play enchantment keeper and maybe we end up red. Huh. Okay, so we have Raptor Companion in white. If we want to be black-white, I think that's a better card than just taking some random Headstrong Brute if we're black-red. I don't know, actually. I guess seeing Swashbuckling that late, too, we could go into, like, red-black Pirates. I'm going to take Raptor Companion because I'm more likely to want to play the Aerosaur. But that's definitely a tough pick and something where we could have gone wrong. I guess I'll take Costly Plunder just so people aren't taking black cards. Sunrise Seeker I maybe would play. I don't want a Duress. Xali's Keeper. I think I'd rather actually have other people be in green. I'm just going to take Spell Pierce. I think it's the least signal. Alright, if we end up with a lot of dinosaurs, the Collar can be good. But we already passed 2 Hammer Skulls, so probably not getting much white this pack. But I think it's worth splashing even just for the Imperial Aerosaur. That pack went okay. Wow, okay. We can open a Mythic in our colors. Yeah, we're just playing constructed playable cards. This card is pretty solid. Really helps if we're trying to beat down and be aggressive. And 5 mana 4/4 Menace Death Touch is the real deal. So I'm going to take that. Hope to wheel Vanquish the Weak or Skullduggery. But yeah, I want to try this card out. I've passed it twice already in other drafts. So finally get to play with it. This is I think the first time I've ever been in black, which is kind of sad, but I'm probably taking Anointed Deacon here. This card is, well, I could also just take a Bishop Soldier and then try and wheel the Deacon. Actually, that's probably better. I don't see many other people in black, and the Soldier is quite good. Just as an early 2-drop. I don't want to play this guy, but I think the rest of my deck is coming along relatively fine. It seems like the way to get me into black in this format is give me 2 solid rares, and you know, Swordpoint Diplomacy could actually be pretty decent with like Direfleet Ravager and all these ways to deal damage. I think here I just want a Contract Killing over a Queen's Bay Soldier. This is likely to wheel. Same with Ruthless Knave. That card's like fine, but not amazing. But Contract Killing is a pretty solid card. Oh yeah, Glorifier of Dusk. One of the best reasons to be in Vampires. This card hits so hard. I've died to this card so many times. There's a lot of good cards here. Aerialist, Stormfleet Spy, Jade Guardian, One with the Wind River. This pack is very solid. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any cards to look forward to wheeling in this, because there's none in my colors, but the card's very good. I guess here we're taking Mark of the Vampire. Pretty solid pickup. You can just slam this on like an evasive flyer early and just beat down. You can just run away in the race, and I don't think we're going to be attacking with the Desperate Castaways. Wow, that's another Direfleet Captain. So we can just grab a Deadeye Tormentor. But I think we probably just want this Legion Conquistador. If we can get enough of them, they would actually really help this type of deck. And we do have some vampire synergies with Deathless Ancient. So I think I'm going to take the Conquistador over the Tormentor. They're both 3 mana, and this one has a much higher upside. I think me drawing cards is better than my opponent discarding. Now I think we want a Paladin of the Bloodstained. 2 bodies for one card is pretty nice. And you only need one more vampire to make Deathless Sanction work. So I'm going to take that over the Direfleet Interloper. Wow, nothing for us. Jade Guardian that late. What is going on? I think someone else is in black. Because all of our good picks have been early on. I guess I'm not going to be playing any of these. I think we're pretty much cemented in black-white at this point. So I'm just going to take Field of Ruin. Give the other people drafting as much... Dude, come on! What is going on here? Fire Cannon Blast and Sky Terror this late? And Pounce? What is happening? I'm taking Prying Blade. I can't play these in my deck. That really hurts to pass all of those. Jeez, we're in the wrong color. Yeah, what? Direfleet Captain this late? Wow. I mean, I'm taking Cobble... Or I guess I could take the Altasaur? Probably just Cobbled Wings here. Okay, we need a really solid pack 3. What is going on with this draft? What? That's insane. I don't know what everyone's taking, but we've got to be all fighting over these white cards. Maybe it wasn't too late to move into red? But like, blue-green Merfolk is wide open as well, so like, what is everyone taking? There's Advances Blasting Cannons. Not as good in draft as it is in standard. I think I'm just gonna grab a Bright Reprisal. It is very expensive. Maybe we just want Slash of Talons. I don't actually know how good Bright Reprisal is. Slash of Talons is pretty nice. Helps you stay alive early. Skullduggery, Enchantment Keeper. I don't want that. Whew, I don't know. 5-man is a lot to keep open. I think I'm going to take the 1-mana track. This is just very expensive. Although, it could be a good curve topper. It is a 2-for-1 and kills their best guy. Alright. We'll try out the uncommon. Oh, yes. Wow. Okay, now we're talking. This is actually very tough. All of these are great cards. Survey the Wreckage is excellent. Imperial Aerosaur, also one of the best uncommons, and Inspiring Cleric, so good. I'd also like this card. Can I just take this pack? It's gotta be Survey the Wreckage, though. That card just leads to so many blowouts. Yeah. Wow. Raging Swordtooth again. Okay, so here's a tough pick, actually. Between Paladin of the Bloodstained or just another Queen's Base soldier. I don't think Ruthless Knave is really where we want to be. I don't have very many ways to make treasures. Rallying Roar could be good, but I think I need more creatures first. Legion Conquistador. I think I might just take the Queen's Base soldier. It's so, like, It's so bad, but I have so many more expensive cards. I just need a better curve. And maybe this card wheels. Okay, now I can take Paladin. This has been one of the weirdest drafts. Is this a vampire? No. Orc, pirate, wizard. That's a lot of creature types. Okay, now we can take bishop, soldier. Although, ooh, okay. There's a seeker, squire, and another legion conquistador. Is that better than just a random bishop, soldier? My, what is it? The anointed deacon? The one that pumps vampires didn't wheel, which is kind of interesting. So someone else is taking black vampires, I guess? Green-red seems so open. Seeker Squire is very, very good. But having 2 Legion Conquistadors, I think I'm gonna try that out. If I can get a third, yeah, 3 Legion Conquistadors. Wow, Angrass Marauders. Red would be such a sweet color to be in, but I'll take 3 of these guys. Whenever creature explores, I don't have much explore. I think I just want Vampire Zeal. Now I have a lot of early plays. This card's particularly great with vampires. Not playing any of these. Wow, blue-green is just so open. It's a very late rigging runner as well. I might actually play a Blightkeeper. Card's not the worst thing in the world. Dude, Tillinholly's Knight? What is going on? Whoever's in blue-red, or not blue-red, red-white has like the best deck I've ever seen. I could take a Cutthroat. I don't know if I'm playing it. Known Shores. Well, we have a deck. It's actually a pretty decent deck given how weird this draft went. Settle the Wreckage, Paladin. Yeah, I actually like this deck a lot. Seems like at least 16 lands, maybe 17, because our curve goes all the way up to 5. I think I like both Prying Blade and Cobbled Wings in this type of deck. It just lets us, you know, give our Bishop Soldier flying and +1/+0 or something. And the equip costs are pretty small. I guess the question is, does this deck want a Blightkeeper? I think so. We have Mark of the Vampire. We also have Prying Blade. Blightkeeper and a Prying Blade is pretty sweet. I don't know how good this card is. Reveal the top 3. Put each card into your hand unless they pay 3 life. Maybe I cut one of these for curve considerations. 1/1 Lifelink Vampire. I kind of want to try out Sword Point Diplomacy. Maybe it's not good, but you know, it could be 3 mana, 6 damage, draw a land. It's not the worst play. I think a better way to make this card would have been they pay 3 life to like reduce the number of cards you get to choose from the pack. That would be interesting. Yeah, Blightkeeper's good. Or maybe good. So cards I maybe would pick out: Blightkeeper. And I can maybe put this back in instead of a Blightkeeper. No, I think I want the 1-drop. I have triple Legion Conquistador, which means, you know, a lot of my games I'll be I'll have spells to cast. I guess the question is this a 16 or a 17 land deck? That I don't know. I want to live in the world where Ritual of Rejuvenation is good, but I know that's not this world. Wow, if we put Mark of the Vampire and Direfleet Ravager, that'd be insane. I think this is a 16 land deck. That might be greedy. Maybe I just cut Sword Point to No, I want to try it out. We're trying it out. Maybe it's bad, maybe it's good. We're here to find out. This is science. Bishop Soldier. Yeah, we're gonna run 16. 8 and 8 actually seems okay. Yeah, this seems alright. See you guys round 1.